Kazakhstan is the world's largest landlocked country. It spans over 2.7 million square kilometers, a vast expanse that could swallow Germany 5 times over and still have room to breathe. And yet, ask the average person what they know about Kazakhstan, and you're likely to hear silence. Or worse, isn't that where Borat's from? This disconnect between scale and visibility, between significance and perception, is what makes Kazakhstan so fascinating. How can a country so immense, resource-rich, and strategically located remain so invisible on the global stage? Let's begin with geography. Kazakhstan sits at the heart of Eurasia, the bridge between Europe and Asia. To its north lies Russia. To the east, China. To the south, the rest of Central Asia. On paper, this positioning should make Kazakhstan a global crossroads, a natural cultural and commercial hub. And in ancient times, it was. The Silk Road wound through Kazakh territory, and nomadic empires ruled swaths of the land long before European powers even found their footing. But history took a different turn. For most of the 20th century, Kazakhstan was a quiet cog in the Soviet machine. It served as a testing ground for nuclear weapons, a launch pad for Soviet space missions, and a breadbasket of grain and livestock. The Soviets even tried to divert rivers and reshape the land. When the USSR collapsed in 1991, Kazakhstan was suddenly independent, for the first time in centuries. But few in the West took notice. There's a saying, visibility often follows power. And Kazakhstan, despite its size, never projected soft power like Japan, nor economic clout like South Korea. It never made headlines for tech, war, or revolution. Its story was one of quiet resilience, building a nation in the shadows of larger players. But what if we've been missing something? Today, Kazakhstan is not the gray, forgotten satellite it once was. Its capital, Astana, recently renamed back to Astana after being called Nur-Sultan, looks like something out of a science fiction movie. Golden towers, curved glass, avant-garde architecture rising from the steppe like a mirage. Almaty, the former capital, is a cultural heartbeat, nestled in mountains that rival Switzerland in raw beauty. Then there's the economy. Kazakhstan sits atop some of the world's largest reserves of uranium, oil, gas, and rare earth metals. Its economy is one of the most developed in Central Asia, and it's been quietly tightening ties with both China's Belt and Road Initiative and Western corporations. In many ways, it's become a balancing act between East and West, diplomacy and independence, tradition and progress. Culturally, Kazakhstan is rich in layers. It's where Islamic traditions blend with Soviet architecture, where nomadic roots coexist with modern art scenes, and where hospitality is not a trend, but a code of life. Spend time in a Kazakh home, and you'll be met with bread, tea, stories, and warmth that rivals any Mediterranean village. So why don't we hear more? Part of it is branding. Kazakhstan lacks the global marketing machines that propel countries into the spotlight. Another part is timing. For decades, Kazakhstan chose stability over splash. It avoided drama, stayed away from war, and focused inward. Ironically, in today's attention economy, drama sells. Silence doesn't. And yes, pop culture hasn't helped. Films like Borat painted Kazakhstan as backward, which many around the world accepted without question. But satire is a poor substitute for reality. The truth is, Kazakhstan is more Dubai meets Dushanbe than anything Sacha Baron Cohen ever imagined. There's also the matter of language. Kazakhstan's global voice has long been filtered through Russian or other foreign narratives. But that, too, is changing. A new generation of Kazakhs is speaking louder, in English, online, and unapologetically. Creators, artists, tech minds, and storytellers are stepping into the global conversation. Kazakhstan isn't loud. It doesn't need to be. Its vastness speaks for itself. Its people move with quiet pride. And its land, steppe, desert, mountain, lake, is a canvas still being painted. So the next time you look at a map and your eyes skip over that enormous shape between Russia and China, pause. Look closer. That's Kazakhstan. And it's not just big. It's bigger than you think.